Good morning, kids. Mr. Robinson is here. So yesterday I posed a question. We had two dimes, and I wanted to know how many variations could you come up with for two dimes. So we already know that two dimes equals 20 cents. So come on around, Shiloh. So as she comes around, we know that a dime is worth 10 cents. So we know that this dime is 10, and we know 10 plus 10 equals 20. So now, another way that we could have did it was we could have four nickels. We know that the nickel is each worth 5 cents a piece. Now we know how to count by fives. We can go 5, 10, 15, 20. Another way that we could have did it was we can do a group of 20 pennies. So as I set my pennies up, let's see, I'm gonna put them in groups. And if you notice, they are in groups of 5. So we know how to count by 5. So, and let's just verify, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we know 5, 10, 15, 20. So right now we have a total of 3 groups that we've made equal 20. Here's some other ones. So what we could have did was we can also go with, we can take away, let's push all of this back up. Push all of that back up. So now we're here working with two dimes. So one of the things that we can do is we can take away one dime and we can bring in 2 nickels. So if you notice, one dime equals 10 cents. 2 nickels equals 10 cents because 5 plus 5 equals 10. 10 plus 10 equals 20. Okay, another way that we could have did it was we can take away 1 nickel and we can bring in 5 pennies. So now here it is, we have 5, we have a dime, which is worth 10 cents. We have a nickel, which is worth 5 cents, and we have 5 ones, 5 pennies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we know 5 plus 5 equals 10, and we know 10 plus 10 equals 20. Another thing that we could do is we can say, hey, you know what? Let's go ahead and push those pennies back up, and let's bring in, let's see. We've already did the nickels. So let's bring in 3 nickels and 5 pennies. So remember, we know how to count by fives. So we know that we have 5 pennies here. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20. Another way that we could do it is we could take away a nickel and we can bring in 5 more pennies. If you notice, all I'm doing is just we're replacing the number. We're replacing the sum. So now, here it is. We have still sets of 5 because this is 5 pennies, 5 pennies. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20. We can go a little further and we can bring in 5 more pennies. And it's the same exact thing, 5, 10, 15, 20. So there are many variations that you could do to break down that number 20. So this is just a follow-up to the question that I posed yesterday. Stay tuned because later on we're going to be introducing something else. See you in a bit.